Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that if you're returning. How are you today? Before we get started, grab that coffee, possibly chocolate. Make sure you have your yoga pants on. If you're a guy, sweatpants, you're gonna need it. You're gonna want to relax because you never know what's gonna come out of my mouth. What's going on in this world today? I'll tell you. Be prepared. But then again, those of us of the prepared mind are always prepared. Where are we? So this was brought to my attention. I'm not going to put the video in the video, okay? But I am going to leave the link in the description box below. And when I saw this, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. We have been talking in length about the uprise in crime and what's going on in this country, okay? And it's due to desperate times, desperate measures, desperate people, right? And, you know, I've said in the past, it's not really the adults that we have to worry about. Nay, it's the kids, right? And in this video, what you're going to see is something that I never thought I would ever see in my life, okay? What you're going to see in this video is a 5-year-old breaking into an antique shop. Now, obviously, he's under the influence of his peers or maybe even his parents. I don't know. Okay, but it's heart-wrenching to think that a 5-year-old, I mean, things are just getting crazy. They're out of control. It's out of hand. What's next? Think about it. Do you have a 5-year-old in your life? Because I'm sure you do. Okay. I have really angel face. I have a 7-year-old nephew. And this is something that would never even cross his mind. You know what I mean? So I'll leave the link in the description box below. You can watch it. It's just absolutely mind-boggling. It really is. What are you doing? You want to say hi? You want to say hi? You want to give everybody a smile on their face with your face? This is Angel Face. Say hi, Angel Face. She's like, no, not today. So, you guys, you always send me the funniest things, okay, which are pertinent to today, okay? So here's a picture that's going to make you laugh, okay? And it says, send Vinny and the boys over to make sure that... And you put my husband's name in it, so I got to show this to him to make sure that Sean gets his, you know. So when you see, you're going to laugh. Okay, so here you go. Okay, and now with this, all right. Now, this was sent to me, and I was just like, oh no, you know, here we go again. And you know, as well as I do, this is going to be a domino effect, okay? And what I mean by domino effect, because I may use this term domino effect, but other people may use other terms, okay? Domino effect, what I mean by that is once one state or province or city, town, municipality, whatever, starts to do something, other states or municipalities, province or what, they're going to fall in line, okay? So a Maryland school district, okay? So for those of you that live in Maryland, okay, get a hold of me. Let's talk about this. Or even if you just want to talk about this in the comments section, let's talk, okay? They announced on Friday, so just this past Friday, okay, that all students will temporarily return to virtual learning. And you can put 2 and 2 together on why. Okay, so Monica Goldson, she is the Prince George County's public school CEO. She announced that the school system will return to online learning this Monday, so yesterday, okay, and plans to resume in person in mid to late January. In my opinion, I don't know if it's your opinion, but I feel that this hurts kids when it comes to their education. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. She said, in light of the stark rise of cases throughout our school system, all students will transition to virtual learning effective Monday, December 20th through Thursday, December 23rd, which, obviously they go into Christmas break. Okay. And a lot of kids I know here, they don't go back until it's like this almost into the second week of January. They go back to school. My gosh, it's been so long. Andrew's been out of school since 2016. That's when he graduated. So I really don't remember. I'll have to call mom later and find out when our kids, my nephew and niece, go back to school. Winter break will proceed as scheduled, which is Friday, December 24th through Friday, December 31st, and virtual learning will continue Monday, January 3rd through Friday, January 14th. In-person learning will resume Tuesday, January 18th, following the Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday, which is, every kid all the schools are closed on that day in honor of Dr. Martin Luther King. And students in the K through 6 virtual learning program will return Monday, January 31st. The school system had a total of 155 positive cases counted in one day this past week. And last week, the school system had a total of 100 positive cases, and Goldson encouraged all parents and faculty members to get and follow safety protocols according to the outlet. And she argued that the shift to virtual learning will lead faculty to do their job in conditions that prioritize their own health as well as the well-being of the school community. Now, Whittier, am I saying that right? Whittier Elementary School, which is located in Washington, D.C., recently shut its doors through December 22nd due to a surge of cases. And the CDC voted 14-0 to approve ages 5 to 11 on November 2nd. However, experts said that giving kids this will not end the pandemic, as some adults still remain without it. I'm not even going to get into that because I'm not going to get in trouble. So the CDC said that transmission among children and adolescents is lower than it is among adults, partly due to being located in places with less exposure. And they recommend that schools consider the level of transmission in their area to assess the risk factors of the virus and continue mask mandates, physical distancing, and regular testing. And the health agency said that in-person learning had no impact on hospitalization rates or community transmission. I don't know. So what's going on in your areas? Here, we're still in-person learning. As well, our kids are on Christmas break, but I don't think DeSantis, he has any plans whatsoever to make our kids go back to virtual learning. So what's going on in your areas? I'd really like to know, because this will set the stage for what's to come for not just the rest of this school year, but the beginning of next school year as well. Okay. So, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so this I found, okay, and I'll leave the link in the description box below, okay. Oh, God, I hope I don't get in trouble. I really hope I don't get in trouble. But as this new variant, right, is poised to become the new leading one in the U.S., many schools and businesses are closing their doors over what Potato is predicting to be a winter of severe illness and death. He has previously claimed he would shut down the virus. Now, in my head, that means shut-ins once again. I hope I'm wrong. And he added he would not shut down the economy. But in my eyes, you can't do one without doing the other. Or he won't shut down the country. Once again, you can't do one without doing the other. He is set to speak today to outline additional steps he will take to combat the spread of the virus across the country. Schools are beginning to shift to, again, remote learning. Restaurants are closing the doors to the public, and events are once again being canceled as a result of this new variant. And several colleges and universities, such as Harvard and Stanford, have announced they will begin the spring 2022 semester with remote learning for most of their students. And Pennsylvania State University announced on Friday that students should be prepared to alter their plans. And if the university needs to start their spring semester remotely. Wow. So, and Georgetown University, they're restricting all indoor campus dining to grab and go. So like fast food, like grab and go, you know, where students pick up their food in a dining hall and eat in their private room. And the university is also closing their fitness centers and has canceled all events if they cannot be held outdoors or online. And, oh gosh, this is just screaming 2020 all over again. It really is. And it's just, this article, I mean, you can read, you know, the rest of it, but it's pretty much saying what a lot of states are doing with their restaurants, their schools, even a lot like, okay, you've heard of the Rockettes. Okay, they have stopped their Christmas Spectacular show. I remember going to see that as a kid quite a few times. It was amazing. So if you've ever seen it, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. So that link, okay, will be in the description box below. So this subscriber, she got a hold of me. She said she went to her local ATM, okay, at the Federal Credit Union that she deals with, and the max withdrawal right now is $120. Usually it's $500, and that's what I had my account set for. And a second transaction was denied due to a daily limit. Very, very odd. That is very odd. I haven't been to the ATM to withdraw money. So I normally go into the bank. So I don't know if it's just for the ATM that there's a daily limit like that. I'll have to go check. So that's interesting. It's very interesting. So here's something for you. This was sent to me just to make you laugh, okay? My God, here you go. And then this picture was sent to me. She says, I just wanted to send you this picture in from South Carolina. Maybe they're selling bread by the slice. Thought I'd share. What the heck? Here you can look at this. And then this was sent to me by a subscriber who lives in the Czech Republic. She said, hello, dear. From the Czech Republic. I am an American, and my family and I relocated to Prague 5 years ago. Why, you have heard about Russia amassing troops, as far as what I have gathered from our media is true. My uncle is in the military for USA, and he is currently stationed in Poland. He is there as military support, and his whole battalion and other NATO alliance members. The only thing we in Europe are really wondering is not if Russia is coming, but rather will they use the migrant situation as a distraction and invade Ukraine or attack from both sides. Unfortunately, the small member states individually can't stack up against Russia, and our government doesn't exactly have good grounds currently with Russia, especially after we extradited a large majority of their embassy staff over the summer. The only chance we stand is with NATO members and all Europe standing together. That said, I have also noticed price hikes on cereal. For example, since Rona up more than $1 per box, and our nearest market, which is entirely out of shelf-stable milk, only have sweetened condensed milk or powdered, and the regular milk from the refrigerators. Also, this is pretty typical here, but the produce is the same staple items but less variety. We have been hit by our 5th wave and not sure what our newly appointed as a Friday government will do. This makes our 5th Minister of Health in the last year. Blessings to you and yours as Christmas approaches. Thank you, sweetheart. Wow. I didn't know my videos reached the Czech Republic. That's amazing. I'm so glad you're here with us. And it's very interesting to know what's going on there as well. Wow. That's absolutely amazing. I mean, just wow. And then a subscriber had sent me this picture. She said this is some Christmas wrapping paper and presents that she has under her tree. Stop. And then this, these 2 pictures were sent to me, and I'm like, what in God's name is this? She said, when pork looks like this, run. Smithfield Farms ham. Oh, sorry, my cat. Our Walmart in West Tennessee today. Also, they had no Dean's Farm green onion dip for months. It was on the shelves last week with expiration date of September. September, thank God they pulled that off the shelves today. Check the dates. God, it looks like something threw up on it. No, look at this. Jeez. And then this came in. She said, I needed to give you this info to get out there. In Sweden, a company called Epicenter has created an implant microchip passport that they put in your hand. They have microchipped 6,000 volunteers in Sweden. This article came from Blaze. This article has let me know to keep you going. Don't stop. Oh, wow. Can you send me the link? Because what the heck? Oh, God. You guys. All right. Guys, that's all for this video. I will see you in the next one. Okay, I love you. You stay safe. You stay positive. You keep prepping. And as always, fearless.